Hi everybody. Got an interesting email from YouTube today. Thought I'd pass it along. I was really surprised when I got this one that was titled Enable Revenue Sharing for Your Videos. Like, say, what? Anyway, it says, your video, Very Unusual Photo, has become popular on YouTube, and we'd like to invite you to start making money from it by including it in the YouTube Partnership Program. Making money from your video is easy. Here's how it works, blah, blah, and tells you to sign in and its outline and all this. We look forward to adding your video to the YouTube Partnership Program. Thanks and good luck. Well, needless to say, this is a big surprise just reading the heading to the email before I read the rest of it. Don't have tens of thousands of subscribers. My videos don't get hundreds of hits in only a few hours, or aside from a few exceptions, not many of them even have 1,000 hits as of right now. So if you're not familiar with this video in question, it's the Very Unusual Photo one. I'll put the photo of it up, but don't bother making comments on it here or they're going to be deleted. You check them out in the video, but do read the description first. People so many times just fail to do, and this is why I'm months behind in actually replying to comments on it, and actually maybe I'll finish that up this week. There's two different photos involved from two different angles. Well, there's a certain object in the picture that does not appear anywhere else on the roll of film. Time after time after time, people say, oh, there's just another one on the film, it just bled onto this one. I explained that over and over, and I also had a medium confirm that it's an actual legit ghost photo. Before anyone rolls their eyes at that, well, again, you have to explain how this person can know certain things. They told me exactly what my current cat looks like, and, well, tell me how that trick's done. If you're into EVPs like I am, you could also explain why another friend of theirs had recorded for EVPs, and due to them somehow knowing, this is just the way it is with clairvoyance, they told them one of the spirits there has a name that starts with an R. And then sure enough, not long afterwards, they got an EVP where one of the spirits called the other one Rusty. Now how can they just, guess that out of thin air and get it right? Right, they can't. And there's also a YouTube video that seems kind of fishy, and people say, it's a ghost video, and it's just something that looks like a ghostly face or something. Just send it their way, and they'll say, no, that's fake. And I've heard so-called EVPs, I'm not going to name any names, that were obviously fake. You can pretty much hear people breathing to the microphones and all, and they said, no, this is a person that's 5'10" and chubby and has dark curly hair. It's not legit. But I'm not going to reveal the person's name because they've had to just say on their Facebook page or whatever, look, I cannot do any more readings for people because I'm being flooded by people, having requests for, hey, give me lotto numbers and stuff like that, so I can't do them anymore. And then they've had people just unfriend and unsubscribe to their pages and all, and it's a load of junk, really. People get mad at that. Well, put yourself in their shoes. How would you like to have, no time on your hands as it is, and have all these people wanting all these things? And the last time I checked on their page, they hadn't even signed in a couple months. And this happens a lot where they get a new job and then they're working, 60 hours a week. So, it happens. So, no, don't ask me who this person is. And I've been planning for a while now. I'm eventually going to get a video camera and then take it to a photo expert. So, see how you can debunk all that after someone looks at it then. So anyway, getting back to the subject at hand, I thought this was kind of interesting. Although I'm pretty sure I'm not going to take them up on their offer right now. One, because of what I just outlined. People just, oh, you stupid retard, this isn't a ghost photo, it's a double exposure, bleeds onto another picture, blah, blah. Yet, hey, explain all the stuff that I already just went over. And I can imagine how I could feel if an ad popped in there saying, well, first we have this idiot saying this is a ghost photo, now we have to sit there and ad for it, they're getting revenue from this. So I really don't think I'm going to bother. Maybe once I get a video camera and I go see an expert and stuff like that, I probably will then, and people can make as big fools as they want, because I have a link to the other video saying, hey, explain all this. You weren't there to go over the film negative. There's no other image like this on the film roll. How are you going to debunk photography expert, blah, blah, all the stuff I already went over. And it might not fit the criteria anyway. There's a tutorial about certain qualifications you have to have. I might not have enough subscribers right now. I'm not sure exactly. I haven't gone over it yet. I actually might not qualify anyway, but I just thought I'd pass that along. That was kind of interesting and milestone too, especially since a lot of the paranormal, the real paranormal stuff is still out underground. I don't mean certain TV shows that are being debunked and are having a fallout. I'm not going to name any in case there's any fans of certain shows. You probably heard of them, but I know one certain show that's gotten busted time and again as to these people being frauds, and put up I read about where some guy had put up a message on a forum, stating why their show's fake, and he got flamed to death and threatened to be kicked off the forum and all. So I'm really not going to bother with that. I mean, yeah, there's other videos where someone says real ghost, and it's the video of someone putting a sheet over their head and running by the camera, and sometimes those even get tens, if not hundreds of thousands of hits. I don't know if they get offers for having ads put up on those, so I don't know, but it just thought it was an interesting milestone that I'd pass along. So, and plus, I've just been really fed up with YouTube over the last several months. To put it mildly, all the technical problems they have, they keep on wasting all this money, going and altering code, making all these tiny changes that don't matter, and then they don't even fix these gigantic problems they have. I don't even know how many pages of EVPs I'm behind on because their search isn't working. You do a search for the newest ones. You got several that were put up on today, and then it only skips down to a video that was posted a week ago, and then after that, it skips to 4 months. I mean, I'm so fed up with all this nonsense. I'm glad Google's lost a fortune of all these people suing them and for copyright infringement, and supposedly the lawsuit from Viacom alone is literally $1 billion. I mean, this is the irony of this. Google, who built their fortune on a search engine, and it just no longer works, and then they make all these ridiculous little changes that no one cares about. So, I've been very fed up with YouTube for a long time. So, I don't know. It's although that's kind of 50-50, it's like, well, now's where you get your revenge. You get to make some money off of it. I know it's not going to be a lot of money or anything like that, but I don't know. Just so I'm pretty iffy about that point, but other than that, pretty sure I'm not going to bother. I don't need any more grief here. But it's just a rather interesting milestone. So I'll leave it with that, with the thought for today for this blog. So thanks for tuning in as usual, and keep searching and gathering evidence, or just watching if that's what you do. Take care.